Hello there, Sari here again, and today I thought I'd give you a couple of tips on how to use these stamps. The stamps are for Project Life and they are in Swedish, but well, let's see. I just wanted to point out that you could use these banners just as they are also. You could just put that on a piece of card perhaps. You could just put it like so, just to mark out that this is Monday or Tuesday or something, and you can continue decorating your card. You could of course combine these stamps with number stamps and everything just to make that week number and everything point out. So I'm hoping that that could be a fun tip for you. So this is a set that's called V673, and it is something that has to do with weekdays. And I just played around with them, tried to make something funky and fun. Here I have made the start of a 3x4 card, or perhaps a 6x4 card, depending on what I want to do with this, because I could of course continue decorating a card like this, just jotting down a couple of words here and there, or I could just make it into a smaller card. I haven't got a smaller card here now, but just put a frame behind this one, and this one could be ready to go, and I could do some journaling in the space left here. I wanted to give it a go using a piece of corrugated cardboard and one of the stamps. Finally it's Monday. I mean, that's a bit ironic because most people hate Mondays, but it's an easy job to just change that Monday to a Sunday or Friday or something. I also love this die, which makes those Polaroid frames, and this is the second largest, and I wanted to put a little bit of askew there with the circle in the bottom and a couple of stars here and there. It's an easy peasy card. Perhaps you don't like it because it's too busy, but I just wanted to give it a go, you see. Here's another one. I do like these speech bubbles. If you have seen my other Project Life videos, I'm sure you noticed that I didn't have any examples for that, but in this case I've actually made it come to use. And you can also see that I have changed a day here, or I just stamped it in a different color. So there is nothing better than a free Saturday I put here. But it could have been a Monday or Tuesday if I just wanted to. So it's an easy piece of thing to do. Just put a bit of washi tape there, but perhaps under also if you want to. Just stamp this in a different color than the text underneath, and then you're ready to go and do some journaling. And here's a bit of a styled card. I have used a die from Technique Tuesday. It's a die that actually has a banner like this. But the fun thing is that you can have it lying like so, you can have it from this way, you can have it from that way. Perhaps not as much, but at least 3 directions you can use. And I made it really simple because when I die cut the first shape, you can see that there's a craft frame in there. I just took this piece of paper big enough so I would actually get this beautiful sort of Polaroid looking frame shape there. And then I just continue decorating with a banner, a smaller banner, a button and a couple of stars. And it's a colorful, easy peasy card that you can put on a layout which has to do with that Saturday perhaps. So there are a couple of pointers. I mean, I'm sure you could come up with more ways to use these stamps, and I'm hoping to see them actually. So please let me know when you have made something out of these stamps. Here it's another set which is called V674, and this one has some texts that could do with some Project Life, or perhaps photo pocket or pocket page scrapbooking. And I have made a couple of examples for this one as well. I have learned to like this color combo a lot. I mean, white, black, red and craft. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's a perfect color combo for Christmas cards and just whatever it seems like. And you can see that I have used the stamp a little bit crazy, but oh so funny. Lite galet, men så roligt. And the point here, or the arrow, I'm sorry, this is also a die that I have used from Technique Tuesday. And this arrow could be beside, or this card could be beside a photo. And I think it's a nice thing to actually have something to emphasize the photo on the left in this case. Of course you could have the arrow like so. You could make a lion card and you could have it like that. You could even have it like that. So this die is very, very versatile. And as you can see, just put a different kind of a stamp here perhaps, then you can have a really nice greeting card or something. So it's an easy peasy to make these almost one layer cards. Just a little bit of bling and thing here, so, and then you're ready to go. Here's another one. I try to play around with the same color scheme or scheme, but you can see that there's a bit of a difference. I love this grid patterned paper in the background. I love the arrows and the stars. And this one says something about, it's a back glance of the week that has passed. I put a piece of tissue tape there. It's an easy peasy card as well. And I do like this speech bubble frame. So that's that. And I have just one sample for this, but of course you could make just anything with this. I went a little bit wild and crazy when it came to this frame or this arrow die, and I just put a really colorful or just black and white striped piece of paper in the background. I wanted to give it a go, and the text or the font size is pretty perfect, I must say, for these kinds of cards. And then I have some final samples for the Project Life stamps that I have made. And this is what I had imagined when I made these cards, because I'm thinking that this card could be completed into a 3x4 perhaps, or even a 4x6. Right now I'm reminiscing something. And this card could be beside another card, of course, a photo I mean. And here's another sample that I had in mind, because I did want to keep these in the corner. Right now I'm planning for, and I can do a bit of writing there if I wanted to. And I intentionally stamped this in red because the frame here, it was red. And if I'm going to do some journaling, it will stand out on its own. And here's another one. Right now I hope for or wish for, and I also like this striped or lined paper, really easy. And this one is ready to go as it is, I suppose. Right now I'm watching, and then I could list my top 5 here, and then I have used actually the top 5 from this set. So it's fun if you can combine these stamps to your cards. Also some lines there, and I'm just going to put this one after I have written something that I'm watching right now. And here's another one with the same stamp. Right now I'm watching, and I started playing around with these wonderful fishtail banners. I just had that wood veneer template that I drew on a piece of paper, and I cut them out. And I had put some black ink around the edges just to emphasize it a little bit. And I have used lots of these wonderful graphic papers, and I do think that they stand out really nicely. And I am not a pink person, but I just wanted to challenge myself with this card. And I had to put some yellow there as well, and a small star on the other star there. So it's a bit colorful card, just had to give it a go, you see. So that is that, and please let me know what you think of these stamps and how you come up with different ways of using them. I'm really anxious to see that. I hope you have a splendid time making your Project Life cards or just regular cards. Bye bye.